How to teach syllable division with words that have the VCV pattern. As our readers move from reading mostly single-syllable words to longer ones, they need to be armed with strategies to help them break apart the longer words into smaller chunks. Otherwise, they may just guess at or even skip over longer words while reading. Learning the 6 syllable types can help our readers find common patterns they know in longer words. The 6 syllable types include closed syllables, open syllables, silent E syllables, R-controlled syllables, vowel team syllables, and consonant plus LE syllables, which are sometimes called final stable syllables. We've already explored closed and open syllables, but today I wanted to specifically focus in on a sneaky kind of pattern found in some closed syllable words, and that is the closed VCV pattern. When it's time to teach this tricky syllable division, I advise you to take it in baby steps. First, you want to be sure your learners understand how to divide the word using the open CVC pattern first. Because it's the most common, it should come first. Your learners should already understand how to use it independently without your help. Then, secondly, you want to practice the VCV in isolation, the closed one. And last, when they understand both, you can mix and match the two. But you want to be sure your readers understand both how to break apart the open VCV pattern and the closed VCV pattern before you begin to mix them up. And when you're teaching your readers to divide words using the closed VCV pattern, your readers should already know how to divide words using the VCV pattern with the open first syllable. And when we first teach our learners about closed VCV division, it helps if we only give them words that have this pattern, like this word. We're going to use the steps that they're familiar with. We're first going to find the vowels. We may circle or label them. We're going to look for any consonants we see between the vowels. We'll underline or label them, and in this word, there's only one. Now, you've already taught them that the consonant usually goes with the second syllable, but that's not going to work with these patterns we're talking about now. Instead, we want to show them a different way that we can sometimes divide words. The consonant sometimes goes with the first syllable to close in the vowel. The I is now closed in the first syllable. The I is also closed in the second syllable. So both of these I's will make their short sound. Fin-ish. Finish. Let's try it again with this word. First, we'll find the vowels. Then we'll look in between the vowels. There's just one consonant. It's an M. And with these words, we're going to put the consonant with the first syllable to close in the O. This makes the O short now because it's closed in by the M. The E is closed in by the T in the second syllable, and it will also make its short sound. So we have com-et, comet. Again, you want to practice these closed CVC patterns in isolation before you reintroduce those open VCV patterns. When you feel your readers have a firm grasp of dividing words like finish and comet, then mix them up for them. Let's use this word for example. Don't tell them which way to divide it. They have to figure it out this time. So you want to still have your learners find the vowels and the consonant in between. Now they should try putting the consonant with the second syllable first because that's the most common. Now this would make the first syllable open and it would say Robin, Robin. Now when they do this, we want to teach our learners to ask themselves, is this a real word? Is this a word I know, Robin? And if the answer is no, then they should try putting the B with the first syllable to close it in. And when the B closes in the O, it makes its short sound, Ra-bin, Robin. Again, we want to get our readers to ask themselves, is this a word I know? And if the answer is yes, then it's the closed VCV pattern in the word. Once your learners understand how to try the first syllable both ways, you can give them some mixed review words where they have to figure out which way that middle consonant goes to form a real word. When teaching words that have the VCV pattern in the middle, it's good to remember these things. The open pattern is more common and should be taught before you introduce the closed pattern. And you want to teach both patterns in isolation before you mix and match them. I am sharing some free printables on my blog you can use to help your learners divide and read real and silly words. I also have a 6-syllable type interactive pack in my shop. Links to all these resources are in the description below. Thanks for joining me at This Reading Mama, where you'll find hands-on learning for home or school.